I'm a real CEO. I stimulate all verticals, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to showcase, battle any other CEO. We can go vertical for vertical. I'm with it. It ain't about how much money you raise. It's about how good your work is, period. So, like, if you smoking weed and you like, oh, I got with this farm, it's got all this money behind it, but the drug don't get you high, and then you say, oh, this little farmer right here with this little work, right, this shit is portal. You buying the person work that gets you the highest. I think my work is going to get you the highest. My work is drugs. And if you test my work out, see if you don't get high. Let me know. Please. Download. I'm going to give you samples. The work is free. Download America New is free. Type in. Let me know. If y'all don't want me broke, then all y'all got to do is buy the things I'm selling. I don't want no donations. I just want you to appreciate what I'm doing. Just buy it. Or just look at it. This shit's free. You want the shades? I can't even find that shit. So type in America real quick. Call me out. Right now, you can go to America New, download it, look at it, come back and be like, yo, that shit was whack. Or you can say that shit was portal. That work was good. I'm still there because I'm high. I'm learning. Let me know. Let me know. I'm never mad at generals linking up. So, again, you know, I wouldn't even have acknowledged him if I didn't think he was worthy of an opponent. A lot of niggas talk shit. I don't acknowledge him at 50. Oh, yeah, let's go. I want to see. I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct a movie. I want to see your clothing line. I want to see if you're the real deal. See if I'm the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hold on. Oh, God. Here, talk to him for a second.
What?
Just for a second.
What are you about to do?
Yo, he tried to play it off, but I understand that. That makes sense. It makes sense that he tried to play it off because, yo, all right. So a couple of different things before we get into Dame's explanation of his teeth falling out. First, it just seems like everybody that come at 50 or everybody that go at 50, somehow, some way, they wind up catching a bad end of the stick. And you just, honestly, it's just certain people that you just don't even comment on. I don't even do certain videos on 50 Cent. Like, I see certain things that happen, and I'm like, I wonder how this going to play out. And then it always, at the end of the day, somehow, some way, it just seems like he's just one of them dudes that just always figure out a way to win. You know what I'm saying? Even before he even responds to it or talk about it, it's just certain people that you just got to leave alone. And he's so petty, and it seemed like he just go all the way to hell when he want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never a way to make it out of it. The only people that I've seen 50 Cent piece it up with, I think, is Fat Joe and maybe Jadakiss and the Locks. But other than that, it seemed like if you got beef with 50, even if you in his own crew, it's like beef forever, ever. Now, that's number one. And number two, it's almost like Dame is so down on his luck at this point. It's not, because you only want to kind of comment on and have conversations about people that can actually fight back. Dame is in such a bad space, honest to God. Like, Dame is in such a bad space that you don't even want to start getting into it on that type of time because it's like, you know, I don't like to kick people when they down. I only like to have conversations about things that is relevant in culture. But like dudes' dentures falling out, like, I mean, I can't say that will happen to anybody, but you know, it's a weird dynamic, especially when you right on down on your luck. Jay is winning the war, catalog getting pushed out. You don't know what it's gonna sell for. You're trying to sell something. You're trying to push this new network. It's so much visibility with social media in a time where he was able to kind of control what was put out about him. Now it's just like anybody can react to it. He's, you know, kind of sort of trying to maintain relevancy. Let me deep dive into his explanation of his teeth falling out.
Sorry about that. First of all, Shit is not dentures. These are my grills, right? And what happened was, um, you know, I have to go get implants put in. So I have implants, and I got them 20 years ago. And every 20 years, you got to switch them out. So I have to do a surgery, pause, oral, and the fucked up shit is, once they do it, and yeah, so I'm gonna show you a lot. Okay, I go.
Yo. Sometimes it's just time to walk away and just take your L and just focus more on like I'm not sure if he knows how to move in this social media era. Probably maybe he can go and call Kevin Hart. I think he had put him in paper soldiers. Kevin Hart don't even respond to the BS. Kevin Hart just keep it moving and then things just keep going on. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Dame is in a really tough spot right now. A really tough spot. And I don't know if it's, some people will say it's karma. I can't say it's karma because I don't know the personal situations to that extent. I know that some of the things that he was visible for and the way that we used to see him, and that happens to a lot of people. What we remember them for is not what their current situation is. And so either you got to never fall off or you got to operate in humility and then come back and then hope people can endear themselves to you based off of your ability to be able to recreate something if you just want that visibility. Otherwise, you just need to disappear and just not, like, let your work speak for itself and not even say certain things, bro.
So that's what happened to Prince. But, you know, I thought it was hilarious. I ain't tried to edit it. I think it's good for jokes and shit.
Dog, you literally tried to get off the camera and gave it to somebody else and said, hey, talk for a minute.
But yeah,
Bro, I want to send.
That's insane, bro. So, yeah, man, I just think that Dame is in a tough spot. And we got to pray for Dame, man. But then Dame, at the same time, got to operate with a little bit more humility because if he wants people to pray for him or if he wants people, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he don't want people to pray for him. Maybe he ain't tripping off that. He don't look at it the same way as everybody else. He don't have no kind of, he don't have the same kind of reservation about how people view him and stuff. But I would, because your legacy is everything, I think, a lot of times. And so sometimes you just got to stop the bleeding by not participating, in my opinion. You know, it's not always wise to keep putting yourself in this position because whenever bad things keep happening to you, that just means that it's time to take a break. You know what I'm saying? So now he's saying, oh, I ain't tripping about it, my dentures, which I think in a way kind of devalues what it is that he's done. I know it was a lot of people that was defending him and was like, Dame's broke is different than your broke. Come on, fam. Come on, man. Like if you got to get your teeth reupholstered or whatever it is that y'all want to call it, re-drilled in, re-grilled in. Why you only got 2 front teeth in the first place? I guess him and Jules Santana is kind of in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He's just looking bad. You know what I'm saying? The legends, maybe they didn't put enough money. Maybe they were too arrogant or too pushy when it came to what they thought was going to be great or whatever like that. But right now, he's just looking bad. It's just looking bad. I don't even think 50 got to say anything. The jokes kind of write themselves at this point, and it sucks because we. I tried to get to this whole thing without laughing, but it does. It sucks because what we used to look at as like, man, they really doing it, they really getting it, and now they just kind of fell off and they dusty as hell. You know what I'm saying? And so they trying to do what we do in order to get some more visibility and stuff like that. And so we building it from the ground up. But one thing that this taught me is that the world owes you nothing. There is no mercy that comes along with falling off. And you're not going to be endeared in the same way that other people are. And so you just got to win when you can. You got to stack. Make sure you invest your money. Pick and choose your opponents wisely, and then operate with a level of humility depending on the position that you're in at that particular time. But sometimes it comes back to bite you, and it's just not a good look. So, all the best wishes to Dame. I think that image is everything, and it's hard to sell a product when your teeth is falling out. You're not looked at as a boss the same way, regardless of how you see yourself. It's kind of like women. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about women, a lot of times how they project themselves or what the value is that they see in themselves is different from what they're able to sell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what somebody else value you as, not how you value yourself. So we can keep redefining what the definition of a boss is, but when you broke, don't nobody care about what you think. We only care about when you up. That's when people are listening to you. They don't care about when you down. They only care about when you up. Ask Delonte West. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not the same situation, but nobody cares about a former NBA player. They only care about what's currently happening unless you're still up, unless you're still Michael Jordan, unless you're Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Shaquille O'Neal. Nobody care about has-beens. It just is what it is. It's a what have you done for me lately industry, and Dame is no exception. He will get no passes from the general public. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Make sure y'all tap into after hours. Stock Club is tomorrow. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out.